Little Axel, little Julian, Nonnie's on her way. I am 4 miles closer to Katahdin. 4 whole miles. Count them off. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Isn't this beautiful? I love, love, love these ice formations. I know y'all are probably thinking, gosh, it doesn't take much to amuse her. But I just find that the moisture coming out of the ground, pushing out, and it forms those formations like that. I mean, that's a big wow to me. Anyway, getting ready to go over a little stream here, so I'm going to sign off. So this is Three Forks Gap. It's beautiful. I'm going to try and turn here. Crossing over a bridge. Awesome. And here we go. When you cross over Three Forks Gap, there's an intersection between the Bent Mackay Trail and the AT. So that triangle that's up on there is the Bent Mackay Trail. And for the practice hikes that I've done as far as I've gone, I've never seen this anywhere else but right here. I just think that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so if you pass up here, you see the markings for Bent Mackay. It goes hand in hand with the AT for a little while. It is so pretty today. There's a river, or a little river stream right over there. It's pretty wide. Sounds beautiful. There's more of those ice formations that I'm just so fascinated with. If I'm not mistaken, Spotter told me these are called ice needles, but I might not be remembering that right. Another batch of them up here. The sun feels good when I hit those sunny patches. This is the area where the military from Springer all the way to Gooch have their maneuvers at night. And I shared with you in another video that they have machine gun fire that goes off, not live rounds though. I accidentally said that in one of my other videos. That was wrong. I corrected it, but that was wrong. Anyway, for those of you that are currently hiking and did not watch that video, but maybe you're going to watch this one, if you hear that, the military have been doing this for a long, long time. So they can see you. They know where you are. They have night goggle vision, binoculars. So you don't need to worry. So we've just walked up onto Long Creek Falls. You have to take the Blue Blaze to go down there and see the falls. I'm not sure how far it is. I haven't looked at my AWOL's guide. You can see the white blazes up there. That way continues on for the AT. And then if you come over here to the left, it tells you right here, this is the intersection between the Bent Mackay and Duncan Ridge Trails. They had the diamond. And so I've taken you this way a couple different times and we'll end up going that way. But we're going to take a little trek down this Blue Blaze and we're going to go see Long Creek Falls. So we're getting closer. I love the sound of a waterfall. Oh, look. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen that. Isn't that something? It's exquisite. Oh. My husband and I love going to see waterfalls when we go on exploring on our trips. Oh, so pretty. That wasn't even 0.10 off the trail. So y'all that are coming up behind me, it's worth stopping if you're into waterfalls. Look at that. Look at that, people. That is awesome. That is today's blessing right there. Is that just not? I wish my husband were here to see this with me. I just noticed there are people sitting up there. Good morning. It's day 2, hiking the AT. I am so happy, so happy. I hiked until 1 mile shy of Cooper Gap last night. I just couldn't go any further. The pack's pretty heavy. And so I just stealth camped there. I was the only one there. And it took me 13 tries to hang that rock bag. I had a little bit of an attitude by the time I was finished, but laughed when it was over. And yeah, so that was an interesting experience. Setting my tent. It's cold. I was on top of a ridge, and that was unfortunate, but you know, I was tired. I just couldn't hike anymore. I think it got down to about 22 last night, but I discovered a new use for hand warmers, and I've already shared this with Spotter, and I had kind of decided I was not going to share this on YouTube, but I thought maybe y'all needed a good morning chuckle. So I'm going to share with you that hand warmers can be put in between your underwear and your pants to warm up your rear end if you got a cold bum. And those things work great, and I'm not sad I did it. It worked. They were fabulous. I'm going to switch this camera now so you can turn around and see. I'm heading up to Gooch Gap right now, and then I just watered at Justice Creek, heading up to Gooch Gap. I'm not stopping, I'm just passing it, and then we'll just see how far we get today. So I'm going to switch this over so you can see what I'm looking at. This is the wonder of nature. You know, I think in one of my other videos, I actually taped this exact same section because I love it so much. It's very, I don't know, Alice in Wonderland-y to me. It's just, it's beautiful. So, let me tell you what's happened so far. I have met a lot of trailblazers, and they are all over 65 years old. It's been incredible. They have had great big saws, chainsaws, whackers, everything else doing maintenance on these trails, and man, have I been appreciative. Just before I got to Horse Gap, there was a down tree, and it was kind of like a double tree with all of the branches, and it was covering the path. And that was like playing Tetris, trying to figure out how to get over that. I'm so short. That was an interesting situation right there. Anyway, I did it, but I knew I was going to face plant right into all of those branches. I didn't, though. Thank gosh for trekking poles. Black Diamond, you're awesome. Anyway, let's see. So, Justice Creek was beautiful. As I was putting my tent up this morning, I met a northbounder. His name is Rhinestone, and he is from North Carolina as well, different side of North Carolina. And he very nice man. He is just retired from being a middle school teacher. Hats off to him. Not anybody can teach, not just anybody can teach middle schoolers. That is a calling and a passion. And you could tell from listening to him that he had it. So I really admired him. He's 57 years old, and he didn't know what to do with himself when he retired, which I actually thought was kind of funny because I had a list, 15 pages long of things I wanted to do when I retired. So he just decided he was going to hike the AT. When I was taking my tent down and I was on that ridge, that wind was blowing. Whoo, it was cold. My fingers did not want to work. And I'm, let's see. Shall I be honest? Yes, I shall. And so, it took me 2 hours to get ready and break everything down to get out of there, which is ridiculous. But, you know what? My hands were freezing, and they did not cooperate with me. Anyway, I'm lower now, and the winds are about 2 or 3 miles an hour. It's really nice, and it's supposed to get up to, I think 45 today. That's good. For those of you that are getting ready to start your journey, if you watch this video, you need to make sure you know there is no water between Hawk Mountain and Gooch Mountain until you get to Justice Creek. So you need to drink up at a Hawk Mountain, and you got to realize you're going to use a half a liter of water to fix your dinner. It's not very much water left over if you're only carrying a liter. Just think about it. I carry a liter and a 20-ounce bottle, and I did fine, but it's also not summer either. It's winter, and some people drink more water than others. Just something to think about. So, this video is dedicated to Spotter. She has been my mentor. She has answered more ridiculous questions. She went through almost every piece of gear with me, saying, that's good. Why don't you have that? Cut that down. And I did the best I could. Spotter would have wanted me to have far less, and she was right. So let's talk about weight. This baby weighed 34 pounds when I left. Now, that's one of the reasons I didn't make it to Gooch Gap yesterday, because my backpack in the past has weighed 28. You wouldn't think 28 and 34 is a big difference. It is. Think about a bag of sugar or a bag of flour. I mean, that's 5 pounds. That's heavy. Anyway, I imagine by the time I get to Nell Gap, something is going. Woo! Okay, I'm getting ready to start uphill. So, I don't have any idea how far I'm going today. We'll just see. Spotter, thank you for your help. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, and you are such a love. I really appreciate you. And honey, I miss you. I wish you were here with me. This has been hard to leave you. Anyway, I can't remember if I said this in the last video or not. I hiked the first mile of the AT with my love. He wanted to do it with me.